So I don't know if I mentioned the bagel guys, the new name, it's Buddy's Bagels, man, and they are fucking jamming. They make them fresh every day. She told me everything in that store is baked fresh every single day, and there ain't nothing like a fucking warm bagel, fresh out of the fucking oven. Unreal. Anyways, it was delicious. I'll be asleep in like 45 minutes if I don't start doing something quick. Yeah. And I'm going to be recording. All right, guys. So I'm here on, what was that code again? E5. I'm here on this job. You guys know I'm not a specialist on these tankless water heaters, but an E5 code is no flow. Not enough pressure, and one of the things that I noticed is I wanted to see what kind of flow we were getting out of this bathroom, which is the water heater's right on the other side of this wall. So we've got very low flow, and then when I turn this on to the cold side, we got nothing. I mean, this thing actually a few minutes ago went down to like nothing. So it's possible that I gotta check the pressure coming in. First thing I need to do is figure out how to get the cover off. And then once I do that, it could be just an inlet filter problem. But, you know, I don't know. This looks like a homeowner probably did this. He said this was bought like 4 years ago from Home Depot. Only 1/2 inch in and 1/2 inch out. So we're gonna try to figure out how to get the damn panel off. Everything's safe, you know. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like a couple of screws on the bottom. Let me get my screwdriver. So one thing I want to check real quick before I take this apart is I want to see what kind of pressure we have on the cold side in that same bathroom.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Chris said he did not mention to you about the washing machine.
What's the problem with it?
So there's not a problem anymore. So what happened initially, why we even found this, I think it blew the water intake valves.
Yeah.
When it had an issue, because she was trying to run the hot water to the washer, and they smell like a burning smell. And I'm thinking some of it was at least that rubber, you know, around the tank.
Okay.
But I think it also blew out the intake control valves on the washing machine because it wouldn't take any water at all.
Okay.
So I replaced those, and now we're getting water.
Right.
But I have not tried to get any hot water and just water. So
okay.
The washer's fine. But I just want you to know that is kind of what's
I will say that the pressure is very, very low here.
Okay. Well, there was one other thing I wanted to show you.
Yeah, let's go take a look at it because something's not right coming into this house.
Yeah, I mean it varies. Like if you see how much pressure's on the washing machine, there's a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, that sink has always been bad.
Yeah. So you got this fixed?
Yeah, that should be okay now. I got it fixed. It is filling.
We should show them the bidet too.
Well, is it still making the noise though?
Always made the noise.
But after what I did last night, is it still making it?
I'm getting the feeling you're not too happy about this, my friend. Just, you know, just thinking.
So out here, you mentioned to you that this valve is leaking, right?
Right.
But all this feeds is the outside water on the other side of the house, I believe. Because that's the only thing that seems to be affected by it.
All right, do me a favor. Open that hose bib right there.
Just the hose?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the way. That's not a whole lot of pressure. Go ahead and close that.
So then there's also this, we don't know what this is. This is the old, is that the old main?
Is that open under, it's under pressure?
It's, no, nothing.
No, it's
comes out.
dead.
So
But
it's
this
dead, so
says,
I don't know what it is, you know?
oh, that's a backwater valve.
Yeah, that they just installed recently.
Okay. And is
And
this
that's the one
open
that-
all the way?
That's closed all the way. That's the one that's leaking.
Okay.
seems
And
to
did you
only-
try to tighten this
I
packing
did
nut?
not because of all that crap there.
Oh,
So
it'll.
I did not touch it. I just said, he's coming anyway. I'll let him do it. Because it may have to be replaced. I don't know.
No, you just need to. We'll just tighten it up. We'll try, anyways. Yeah, we need to repack it or replace it.
And then I'm not really sure exactly what this is for.
That's a vacuum breaker.
Okay.
A 288A. Missing the cap that goes on it.
That was easy enough.
Yeah, so let's see if that changed anything pressure-wise.
Okay.
No, okay, turn that back off, and then we're gonna go out to the street and see what we have. You know what year this house was built?
He does. I think, I want to say 49, but that may not be
Yeah.
right. Just ask him.
All right.
He definitely knows.
Let's go see what we got for a water. Do you know where the water meter is?
I don't, but he might.
Well, let's just go look around. I don't want to bother him. So this is a very old house. The water meters used to be out in this area, these planters on the side of the.
Yeah, 52 was actually the year it was built.
Yeah, that's pretty old. So I'm just looking for a backflow preventer or something that's not functioning properly, which would cause you to have low pressure. But I don't see one here. It could be. Yeah, and they're out in that curb, so.
Right, but I've not seen one for his, but again, it could be tucked away.
Right, so this might be his meter right here. There's his meter. So we just want to make sure that that's open all the way. Yeah. Let me get some.
We'll dig it.
So I'm going to try to just make sure that this valve is open all the way and that it's not some kind of goofy situation. I mean, hopefully they don't have. So this guy was going to get a shovel. I could have done mine. I don't know where the fuck he went. So it's just a regular curb stop. It's not like an old gate valve hand wheel type thing.
Oh, you found something already?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought I knew where that little black hand. We had a nice little short one, but
Little entrenching tool.
yeah, I don't know where it's hidden somewhere. So we got a full shovel here. If you'd rather try that.
What's that?
As I said, we got a full shovel here if you want to try that.
No,
Seems
it's
like there's
just
an awful lot in there.
Nah, I'm just gonna throw it across here. It's no big deal. I just want to make sure it's open all the way.
Did you see any filters that could be cleaned on that ream?
Well, that's my next thing. I got to take that panel off and look at that.
And I took it off and I didn't see anywhere where there's any filters or anything in there. I mean, I'm not a plumber, so I'm not sure if there wasn't one buried in there somewhere.
All right, so that's open all the way.
It is. It always was, you mean?
Yeah. Now you could have an old galvanized water service in here, which is a real problem. It gives you very low water pressure, but let me
You can go in. There's a door over here too. If you
Oh,
want to go
good.
over here. Wow.
what?
That was a gecko that just dropped
Yeah.
down there. Right here. You probably don't need me though, right?
No. If I have questions, I'll come find you.
I'll be in the back of that line right there.
Okay. All right, guys. Let me get this thing open. Let's see what we got. Yeah. This is a Rube Goldberg. Yeah, he had a barbecue going on in here, man. Yeah, he had a fire in here, man. These wires are all cooked, man. Wow. So basically this was probably the location of a... Looks like this was a bathroom or something. Here's the... You can see the drain and the pipes. But yeah, this is I don't see any filter It's got two elements. Probably never been serviced. But yeah, this is what happens when you can buy stuff from Home Depot, man. We definitely had some overheating here. There's no filter on this, and there's no way to service this, really. I don't know how much this thing costs from Home Depot, but this is insufficient, would be my guess, to do this job. It's not going to fill up that, especially with the low flow. So yeah, there's nothing more I can do for this guy. Unfortunately. Hey, bud.
Yeah.
So there's no means of flushing this,
Okay.
which needs to be done.
Okay.
You need to service these once a year, a tankless water heater.
Okay.
It's obviously been overheating, drawing way too many amps. And what I think happened here, I'm going to take this apart and measure. If you've only got 220 here, you know, they're feeding, there's too much, it's drawing too many amps. It's pulling too much power through these wires to actually function, because it was never done properly. I'm going to measure this. Is there a place you can put a tank type water heater, or do you like this when it's out? Has it been working? Did it ever work?
Worked great for 6 months until just last week when I called you. All of a sudden the problem popped up.
It's possible that it, you know, it just shit the bed at 4 years old. I mean, this is about as cheap of a tankless water heater you can buy.
Yeah.
I don't know how much this guy costs at Home Depot. I'll try to get him up.
It was like $400 when I bought it.
Oh, so you put this in?
No. When they bought it, it was like $400. I have their receipt.
Okay, yes. So when you bought the house, you're saying it was $400. So this
No,
thing,
when they bought it 4 years ago, they left me all their owner's manuals and.
I get
stuff.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look at and see what they've got in here, how they did this, because this isn't done right.
They self-performed a lot of stuff, we've discovered.
Yeah,
And
I
we've
think
been
so.
slowly fixing it.
This is one of them. It's an unsafe condition, though. Really, man, you need to get this one straightened out. You need an electrician here more than a plumber at this point to see. Plus, you do have a problem with pressure. You know what I mean? Volume
Okay.
coming into this place. Okay, so they do have that. Can we go to the panel and see where you got in the panel?
Yeah, I got it marked.
So we got two wires there.
I made a spreadsheet of all the breakers.
Where is the panel?
It's right
Outside?
over there.
You just look in.
5 and 7.
Okay. So 5. Oh, 50, that's 50.
Oh, I might have given you the row.
What the fuck? Okay. So 5 and 7, you got a 45 amp breaker. And has that ever tripped?
It's never tripped. We just got the E5 error code, but it's never tripped like out here where it
Right,
pops
you never had to
off.
go reset this.
No.
So it's not pulling that many amps, but I mean, it's very possible that it's just so corroded inside of there that because it was never serviced. Obviously, it was never serviced because there's no way to do it.
Yeah.
You've been here for how long?
6 months.
Yeah. My guess is it's never been serviced, and it's not.
Yeah, well, when we took it apart, we were like, oh, yeah, sometimes there's like a filter to clean or something.
Yeah, there's
There was,
nothing.
like nothing, no, so we just were like, okay, I mean, just keep using it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this flow coming out of that is not enough flow or pressure.
Okay.
There's a pressure sensor in there, and for whatever reason, it's this. When you open this, that pressure is probably dropping down to nothing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's actually heating up right now.
It is? Okay. Like real heat or like lukewarm?
No, it's like hot.
Oh. It hasn't been doing that the past couple days. I don't know. I mean, I showered in freezing cold water last night. So.
Yeah. I mean, my guess is that the pressure's so low when you open a faucet that it just turns off. You know what I mean? It's going to overheat, and that's probably what happened to that thing. There was not enough flow, and it was hitting it with all the two elements at the same time, and basically cooked it. But it appears you have a big enough wire there to actually do that right and get a better unit. You know what I mean? But I need to look into that for you.
Okay.
You don't want to just put another one in just like that, do you?
No, I mean, I want to put it in a similar unit, but I want to do it the right way.
Yeah. I mean, most of them take two breakers, but I'm going to have to get the electrical specs and then see why that thing. What I really should do is just open that pipe up while I have it and see what kind of pressure is going into it.
Okay.
It'll be easy enough to do that. Shark bite up here. Yeah, I think I can just pop this shark bite up here. Shut that valve. I'll shut this one to keep water from coming back up the other side. And I can pop that and see what kind of pressure we got coming out of this thing. Alright guys, so what I did was I cut this line, the inlet coming in, and I'm going to open this, and you can see we've got great pressure coming in. Unfortunately, there's no test kit to flush this. I would like to see what the discharge pressure is, but you know. Guess I could put a hose bib right here. I could put a hose bib right here and see what it's doing. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put a T in this line with a hose bib on it.
I know my house is set for either 120 or 124. I can't remember which.
All right, let me go get the stuff I need.